singer tonight hails from the parish of Inchigeelagh in mid-Cork and now living in Drinagh in South Cork, and his name is Seán Ó Cróinín. Tá fáilte ó Seán.
Will
you tell us something about the song you want to sing for us?
Well, the name of the song is The Boys from the Cross, or The Trip to Gougane, which is equally known as either of the two. It is about, it describes an outing which the parishioners of Kilnamartyra went. They went to Gougane Barra in the pre-motorcar days, and they went by horse-drawn cars, long cars as they were popularly known as. So the local poets, I suppose, made some few verses about it, and it was added onto, and it became a big long song, and is sung very much around the area today.
Well, where you go then, Seán, sing it for us.
I am one of those jolly young lads from the cross. I'm fond of amusement as well as a glass. With a thirst I can't quench and a heart that is free. Sure everything else plays the devil with me. Rally-ra, fall-da-da, rally-rex, fall-da-dee. On the 15th of August of this present year, 'tis a day I'll remember sometime, never fear. Too far off Gougane Barra we went on the day, with the boys of the village light-hearted and gay. Rally-ra, fall-da-da, rally-rex, fall-da-dee. On that holiday morning, just after first mass, we started away on our trip from the cross. Two handsome long cars that were hired for the day were waiting there ready to take us away. Rally-ra, fall-da-da, rally-rex, fall-da-dee. We had Buckleys and Haleys and the Sullivans too, a Larry McCarthy, a Roach and a Drew. Such a crowd of O'Connells I ne'er saw before, and the Cronins were counted by the dozen or more. Rally-ra, fall-da-da, rally-rex, fall-da-dee. We had girls as well, all dressed up fine and neat, for to make our enjoyment entirely complete. Sure we paid for them all without caring a taste, and the worth of our money knocked out of their waist. Rally-ra, fall-da-da, rally-rex, fall-da-dee. Sure the people came running to see us in scores. Some ran to the windows and more to the doors. Said some, who are those who are dressed up so swell? Said others, they're grandees from Willem's Hotel. Rally-ra, fall-da-da, rally-rex, fall-da-dee. To sweet Ballingeary and first we drew near, where we moistened our lips with a pint of good beer. We drove off again, sure as fleet as the fawn, and about 1 o'clock we rolled into Gougane. Rally-ra, fall-da-da, rally-rex, fall-da-dee. Some went boating all day in the lakes near at hand, whilst others went drinking till they couldn't stand. Sure we thought we'd see sights that would dazzle our eyes. Oh, the devil a bit, only mountains and skies. Rally-ra, fall-da-da, rally-rex, fall-da-dee. Sure we started for home then before 'twould get late. The horses were going at the devil's own rate. I thought that they surely would fall on the road before they could carry such a drunken old load. Rally-ra, fall-da-da, rally-rex, fall-da-dee. We were half the time standing on each other's toes. Dan Buckley thanks God that he still has his nose. He was met with an elbow with such a bad thud On my soul, lads, he lost half a gallon of blood. Rallyra Falda, Rallyra Falda. Poor Tim Dan Cronin lost his new Sunday cap. Dan Reardon, in seeing it, jumped out in a hop. Sure the lads wouldn't wait, for the cap was too far. So he ran half a mile to catch up to his car. Rallyra Falda, Rallyra Falda. When we reached Ballingarry, we looked for some bread, but in boxes of biscuits they gave us instead. The stomachs being empty by each mother's son, sure we finished 12 boxes before we were done. Rallyra Falda, Rallyra Falda. But no porter the honour hand in his hotel, but a bad brandy stout that he wanted to sell. And in order to cheat us, the clever old coon, good porter was hid in a private back room. Rallyra Falda, Rallyra Falda. We arrived at the cross when our day it was o'er, and we filled ourselves up with the porter once more. We recovered our senses next morning at dawn, and that put an end to our trip to Gougane. Rallyra Barra, Rallyra Barra.